That winter chill, and it is proving to be a major contributor to the hazardous travel, especially in spots like Virginia. This dramatic video you see on your screen here, it is out of Richmond, showing the moment a state trooper pulled a man out of a burning Tesla on Friday.
Sergeant Page was driving northbound on I-95 when he spotted the driver. Upon arrival, the car became engulfed in flames. In an instant, Sergeant Page rushed to break the window and cut the airbag, freeing the 34-year-old man who is currently in recovery, thankfully with non-life-threatening injuries.
We all know it could have been so much worse if not for that trooper and his quick thinking. So let's bring in Sergeant S. Page, trooper on the scene during this rescue. I believe we're probably watching your dash cam video. Walk us through the moments you came upon the car, but also it looks like perhaps this Tesla did lose control at one point right on the road and then spun out.
Yeah, so I was traveling northbound on Interstate 95 that morning and just happened to look to my left and saw the crash. At that point, when I passed it was just smoking. And by the time I backed up to get to the car, it had visible flames. And so I ran over, tried to open the doors, couldn't open the doors, was able to pull the window down and break the glass, and had to cut the airbag out and pull him out of the vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very scary situation to come upon this burning vehicle and knowing that this was life or death, something that you are trained to be a part of. But what to you is the most dangerous part of this rescue? Because, I mean, you also are putting yourself at risk when you park on the side of the road. It's not only the driver you're trying to help, but all the other drivers on the road that are dealing with these wintry conditions.
Definitely could have been a secondary crash with someone not paying attention to the roadway, looking over at the blue lights and seeing what's going on. Somebody could have ran into the back of my cruiser or into some of the pedestrians that got out of their own vehicles to assist me if they weren't paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, and then when it comes to approaching a vehicle that's on fire, especially you're talking about a Tesla, so an electric vehicle, I mean, what are some of the things you have to take into account? And also, this was just something you stumbled upon, right? So talk about being in the right spot at the right time. This wasn't a call into 911, is that correct?
Right. I was trying to decide whether to go northbound or southbound on 95. One of my troopers had was dispatched to a crash. I knew he was north of that area, and then I also wanted to check the rest area too. But for whatever reason, I decided to go northbound to go see if I could check on my trooper, make sure he's good, if he needed anything. And then on the way up there, I noticed this vehicle off to the left, and that was that.
Yeah, and you mentioned people got out of the car that were witnessing this to help you in this rescue. How many folks came out, and what stood out to you about some of their actions trying to jump in and assess this situation with you?
I couldn't tell you how many it was. It was quite a few, but they were very, very helpful in helping me remove him further away from the vehicle and checking to make sure that no one else was in the vehicle. Like I said before, getting a crash like that, you could have a head injury where you're not all the way with it and unable to make certain that no one else was in the vehicle. So I just wanted to make sure no one else was in the vehicle.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you have to assess. One, the safety of the passengers, how many passengers there are. But I imagine it's a little chaotic because you're now working against time with a car that's on fire. There's a lot of hazards that are presented just with the winter storm, but just really, I guess, quickly, any guidance or tips that you would provide to people if they find themselves in a similar instance and their car, as a result of this crash, is on fire, or if folks drive by a car on fire? I mean, what do you do? What should be the process?
Stay calm. Try to get out yourself. I understand that electric vehicles have some type of mechanism that you can open the door from the inside, even if it's not locked from the outside. Like I said, just mainly stay calm and try to avoid getting in a crash altogether. Lower your speeds, reduce or increase your following distance. Make sure that your tire pressure is good. Make sure that your tread's good. Wear your seatbelt. Clear your vehicle off of snow, and make sure have your headlights on and things like that.
I'm sure it was really scary for the 34-year-old you were able to save, who's recovering, and probably so thankful for your quick thinking and the fact that for whatever reason you decided to take that particular route. We appreciate you sharing this story. Be safe the rest of the winter season and good luck. Sergeant S. Page of the Virginia State Police, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Have a good day.